Welcome back. I'm Curtis Smith. We're still with Patricia Aaron, Bernalillo County home economist, who has been showing us some things about preparing pumpkin. But we've got something really special to prepare now. We've learned how to cook it, we've learned how to freeze it, but now we've got to do something else.
We're going to make a tofu pumpkin pie.
Tofu. Now, what is tofu and what does it have to do with pumpkin pies?
Tofu is soybean juice, and it has been coagulated with hopefully with a calcium base so that it's nice and nutritious. And you can see here that it comes in a block, it's covered by liquid, and what we're going to do, you can crumble it, you can bake it, it can be fried, and here we're going to use it in a dessert. This is an excellent way for you to incorporate soy products into your diet.
Soy is supposed to be good for you. It's not something I think of as something I like. Is this going to taste like tofu?
Nope, you're going to like this pie, I guarantee it.
It'll be nutritious, and we're going to add it to pumpkin, which is also nutritious.
Right.
So we'll be doing something really good.
Okay, this pie is made in the blender, so which makes it really simple. We're going to take the cup of sour cream and 12 ounces of tofu, and it's been crumbled in here, and we process it until it's very smooth. And then we're going to add the fresh pumpkin, and the fresh pumpkin we've thawed.
Oh, yeah, you've already thawed it. Now, how do we thaw this?
Be sure and do it in the refrigerator. It'll take you about 24 hours to thaw it. And so for food safety, the night before you want to use it, just take it out, put it in the refrigerator. You may have a little liquid that collects on top from syneresis, but if you take a fork or a spoon and just blend it, it will reconstitute.
So you can do it. Can you put it in there not thawed or partly thawed?
No, that it really would not be good to do that because then you'd have chunks of frozen pumpkin in the pie. And we want this to be nice and smooth like a custard.
Okay, and can we thaw it in a microwave?
You could do that.
So if
you
you
could
get in a
defrost
hurry,
it.
you can do that.
You sure? That would be a safe way to do it.
Okay, and we also add some other flavors, don't we?
We're going to add bread sugar.
Brown sugar. You got that packed in here. That's heavy.
That's how you measure brown sugar. The white sugar, you just scoop out and level off, but the brown sugar, you're going to tightly or firmly pack so that you get enough in there.
So we'll make sure we have good, sweet flavor in there.
And you're going to add some pumpkin pie spice.
Ah, okay. You got to have this. But a lot of people don't have this in the house. Do they have to have the pumpkin pie spice?
You could make your own. It's cinnamon, cloves, allspice that are the ground spices, so you could certainly make your own pumpkin pie spice if you don't have that.
So how do we do this now?
Well, we're going to add, what we've done is we've taken the tofu and the sour cream and it's nice and smooth. I've added pumpkin, I've added an egg, a flour for thickener, a little bit of salt for flavor, the pumpkin pie spice, and we're going to whip it up until it's nice and smooth.
That doesn't look like it's very hard.
No, this is really easy.
Okay.
You're going to be able to do this.
Even me.
Even you. And after we whip it up here, you're going to see how nice and smooth that is? See, that has that that custard consistency. And then we're going to just pour it into, this is a prepared unbaked 9-inch pie shell. And see, isn't that nice?
Oh, it's beautiful and smooth.
Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. It's an easy pie to make. It's nutritious. It's good. I mean, what more could you ask for the holidays?
Pumpkin has a lot of vitamins and things in it.
It has a lot of beta-carotene that the body converts to vitamin A. It has a lot of fiber.
So add the tofu. You've got a health food meal here.
You bet, with a lot of brown sugar. It's got some calories in it, but it's still really nice. I like to kind of drizzle it there because it makes an interesting top for the pie. Then we're going to put it into the preheated oven at 425 for 15 minutes, then reduce the heat to 350 and bake it another 40 minutes or until the center is firm.
Okay, and if you've done this, it's going to smell so good you want to eat it right now, but can you do this ahead of time if you're going to have a big party or something?
Oh, you sure could. You could get busy right now. After it's baked, put it on a baking sheet in the freezer and freeze it until it's frozen solid. Then wrap it in foil very tightly so you don't get freezer burn, and then put it into a gallon freezer baggie. It'll freeze up to 8 weeks. When you're ready to use it, thaw it in the refrigerator. It'll take you 1 to 2 days. And to make it real safe, you don't want to thaw it on the counter. Never thaw foods on the counter, but always do them in the refrigerator.
That's an important point that you want to make over and over again. Is
Yes.
Don't thaw on the counter.
Right.
Thaw it in the refrigerator, or if you have to
Absolutely.
hurry, the microwave.
You could use a microwave.
For doing even this?
Even doing this. And
As long as you're not in a metal pan or something.
Right. And if you're putting it into a glass dish, you always want to reduce that temperature 25 degrees because the glass dish absorbs a little more heat and it causes the pie to cook a little quicker.
Okay, well, thank you, Patricia. This
You're welcome.
looks awful good.
Oh, good. Thanks for having me, Curtis. Happy holidays.
You too.
Tofu pumpkin pie. 1 12-ounce package regular tofu, 1 cup sour cream, 1 1/4 cups fresh pumpkin or 1 15-ounce canned pumpkin, 1 cup firmly packed brown sugar, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon pumpkin pie spice, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 9-inch unbaked pastry shell. Preheat oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. In a food processor, blend tofu and sour cream until smooth. Add remaining ingredients and process until smooth. Pour into unbaked pastry shell. Bake 15 minutes in preheated oven. Reduce heat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake 40 minutes longer or until custard is firm. Makes 8 servings.